Hey everybody, it's Larry, I'm back. We're in a different spot. You might be able to tell from the fact that we're in a different spot. And I'm holding the camera, which is awkward. But it's Monster Movie App's weekly horror movie finds. And I got something big, something really big, and I had to move my position so that I could show all you assholes what it is. This is just a partial showing of stuff that I found since the last time, which was 2 weeks ago. I couldn't fit it all in one video, and I had to show this stuff. It's too weird. We may do an unboxing too at the end. I don't know. Probably. Most likely. Anyway, let's take a look at what I found, shall we? I'm going to flip you around. You might say to yourself, Larry, what's with the fucking geese? Those are blow mold geese. And they are connected to this crappy old dresser looking thing. I gotta tell you a story. The story goes, I'm trying to line you up in my mirror behind there. If I'm not looking at the camera, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that. The story goes, I went out to the dirty Flea, right? And I went right back to where all the good stuff is. All the fucking DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS. And I saw this desk thing, a dresser, armoire, or fucking Zibzorb or something. I don't know what it's fucking called. A container, a wooden container. It's a chest. Help me, Mom. Where's my wife? I need her to help me. She knows all the fancy furniture words. I don't know what this is, but I recognized it right away as something that I had seen before, and I passed on it. And I fucking regretted it ever since, because I like the next morning, I woke up out of a fucking sound sleep, and I was like, I can't believe I fucking didn't buy that. Went back the following weekend, and it was gone. I'm going to show you assholes right now. That was a quick flip around. It looks just like a shitty old fucking dresser or something, right? Well, you couldn't be more wrong, because it's actually a storage unit for albums. An old one, maybe like 50s or 60s, something like that. Yeah, and I saw one of these before. I think it was only like $10 or $15. It's got like labels, instrumental, album books, male vocalist, female, dance music, popular, whatever. So I passed on it, and because I don't collect vinyl. But I thought it was fucking cool, and a hipster snapped it up like that, like before I could even get back to it. And that's when I woke up in a cold sweat. It was when I realized, hey, asshole, that's me over here, Larry. I'm an asshole, this guy. Record albums, vinyl, they're the same size as fucking laser discs, you douchebag. And you have a lot of fucking laser discs. You have a huge laser disc collection. This needs to go down more, that's why it's not coming out. So like, that's why I fucking woke up in a cold sweat. I realized that I could put my fucking laser discs in there. It would fit a lot of them. This is like an old, like, cedar or something. Like, it's like the inside of a humidor. Really cool. And it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm going to close this now. I'm going to fill that bitch up. But you have to fucking... I'll flip you back around. Where am I? There I am. You have to fucking move it to where it's permanently going, because the fucking thing is pretty solid anyway. It's pretty heavy. If you filled that with laser discs, there would be no moving it until you unfilled it, and fucking then you can move it. Larry, what does that have to do with geese? Blow mold geese, you might ask. I'm asking myself. Larry, what does that have to do with fucking blow mold geese? Well, I saw this fucking thing at the Dirty Flea, the vinyl armoire or whatever. And And I asked my friend, my buddy Steve there, and I said, how much do you want for this shitty old fucking dresser thing? And he was like, it's funny how things are only shitty when you fucking want them, but as soon as you get them, they're the greatest thing ever. No, he said, it's funny how they're shitty when you're negotiating on a price. Once you get it, it's awesome. And I was like, yeah, it's shitty though. It's all chewed up. There's fucking chunks of fucking wood, veneer, fucking whatever missing. So he was like $40, and I was like, I don't think so. I'm thinking 25, or I'm thinking 20, max. I wanted it for 10 or 15 because that was what the fucking first one was that I passed on. And he was like, 25 would be the lowest I'd go, but like, see if you can find anything to fucking bundle with it. So I was like, that's a great idea. I'll get everything for fucking dirt cheap. So there's a loft, like an attic at this fucking, the Dirty Flea. It's dangerous up there. The floor is all fucking bowed in and fucking, they got like thousands of pounds of fucking crap fucking stacked on top of it. The shit could go any time. Like, it's scary up there. I just expect to like go through the floor like every time I'm up there. So I start digging through their shit. They have a bunch of old Christmas stuff up there. And that's when I found the geese. That's right. These blow mold geese. And I knew, like, first of all, the base is metal. And these are like old, like 50s or 60s cords. They're a little fucking stiff, but functional. You could just tell it's better quality blow mold. Really fucking nice detail and shit. And I said to myself, I said, hey, Larry, again, winding myself up. Hey, Larry, those look like they could be fucking worth something. They're weird enough and old enough to be worth something. I looked them up on fucking eBay, and like some of them sold for like $150 for one. $150. And I was like, well, that would pay for my Laserdisc storage armoire dresser box thing. And plus a lot more. And so I fucking grabbed them and I walked downstairs and I said, hey, Steve, I'll give you $30 for all of it. $5 for the geese each. And 20 for the fucking storage thing. And after he had to contact the owner because he thought maybe he was like, these blow molds are like they're coming back, like people are collecting them. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't think anybody would want these. I just got them because they're fucking weird and like I could put them out in the yard and piss off the wife like at Christmas time or something. And so like after a little while he came back to me finally and he was like, yeah, let's do 30. Pack it up and get out of here before the owner comes back. And I said, sold! I'll fucking do it. So that's my story. I got those fucking geese. One is slightly cracked, and the other one is in perfect shape. So I'll probably sell them as a pair maybe on eBay. I don't know. But I'm waiting to find a fucking box big enough to fucking ship them in. But I'm definitely going to make some coin on that. Pay for my fucking awesome Laserdisc storage dresser thing. And bank some too. So that's my biggest score since the last time we spoke, people. Do we have time to do an unboxing? Next week! I'll make you wait, it's a cliffhanger. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Larry Talbot, your host and owner of Monster Movie App. Go check me out at monstermovieapp.com and on all the fucking twatters and fascist books and fucking Insta craps out there. I'm on it all. Until next week, next Friday, I'll be back to do the same thing. I got more stuff, a lot more. Bye-bye. Get the fuck out of my house.